What's up guys, Damon here from InkRC. Today we're going to play with rubber. But not that kind of rubber. This kind of rubber, right here. This is off my 5B, but this is pretty much universal across any RC that you want to do this to. But what I've seen a lot of guys do on some forums is do some Whitewall lettering on them. Looked really cool to me, and I wanted to do this on mine, but a lot of people have complained that it rubs off really easily. Because when you put the marker on there, it's, it just rubs off really easy, especially around curbs or just hard bashing. So this is my front tire, and all I did was use some Sharpie paint. This is all I could find in my area that was actually white. I've seen some guys actually use Sharpie that's a metallic silver, and they just write on it, and it looks fine. But I wanted actual white because it just pops so much better. So it's just a Sharpie paint. You shake it, and you just press down on this to get some in there. There's kind of like a foam on the end of it, and then you just write on it. Now there's a medium tip on here. I'm not sure if you can actually get any other different kind of tips. If you can, I would suggest to get probably a smaller, like a fine tip, because this medium tip, it's not bad, but it's just a little bit harder to get the fine details in the lettering. And so if you're doing a smaller tire or something, it might be a little bit harder to do in something like this. So this is what I did, and as you can see, it looks good. But as I was saying before, a lot of guys, what they have found is that there's rubbing off on here. So what I have done is I put some clear silicone on right over top of the tire. As you can see, it's kind of shiny there. It's a little bit shinier than the rest of the tire, so it kind of stands out like that. But what I have found is if you rub it off, yes, I said rub it off, and you will get something that looks like this. And you can tell, or you can't tell really, the difference between this and the side. It may be a little bit shinier, but it's not as obvious as something like this. So I would suggest to let your silicone dry for about 24 hours. Anything before that, you're actually going to be rubbing off the silicone off the lettering, so it's not going to do its job. So let it dry for about 24 hours, and then just rub it off, and you'll kind of roll it off, and it'll look like something like that. So there's a little tip for you guys. If you guys are going to plan on doing some white lettering on your walls of your tires, put some silicone on there. It'll last a little bit longer and be a little bit tougher, because it'll be actually rubbing up against the silicone, not up against the actual white lettering itself. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please rate, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you guys on the forum.